Hey guys, MrWaheedulHaque here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install some extra RAM into your Dell Inspiron 15. This is the new edition, the 2023 edition, and it has touchscreen. That's why it's so dirty, as you can see. Without the flash on, you can't really see all this smudginess. So yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing all these smudges, because otherwise, because it's a matte screen, you can't see this normally. So yeah, I probably will give that clean when I have the chance. But it's going to get dirty again because you're going to be touching the screen, always a touchscreen model. So what do you expect, you know? So yeah, make sure you power down the laptop first. So this is the AMD Ryzen one. I bought this recently, and it only has 8 gigs of RAM, which is why I'm doing this upgrade. Because 8 gigs of RAM in this day and age is not enough even for just browsing. Because even just browsing a couple of tabs, you're at the limit 99. We're running at 98% RAM usage, and everything starts slowing down. You can feel it slowing down. So yeah, so switch it off, turn it around. So you have all these screws here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure the other silver model I had a one in the middle as well somewhere. Is the one under the sticker? No, I hope not. I've not seen any teardowns of this, so I don't know. This is the first time I'm gonna be opening it myself, so wish me luck, because there isn't really any teardowns on this exact model. Every single model is different with these Dells, which is weird. So yeah, the RAM I'm going to be putting in is this one. So currently we have Crucial, I think, in the 8 gigabytes. Now we're going to go to Crucial, of course, Vengeance, I mean, not Crucial. So this is 32 gigabytes. So always buy a kit. So a kit is basically 2. So rather than buying one stick of 32 gigabytes, you buy 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes. So it'll be called a 32 gigabyte kit. So the reason for that is you'll get a speed boost, because you'll be using 2 RAM sticks instead of 1 now. It's called dual channel. If you have a PC, you can get quad channel. For laptops, they usually have 2 stick slots. Right now we're running in 1, so with the second one I think we will get a good speed boost. And yeah, and just the added RAM will give another speed boost anyway. So yeah, we'll see. Right, so I'm going to take apart these screws now. Use a normal screwdriver. I think this is the right size, hopefully. Yeah, so it's just a normal Phillips head screwdriver. I don't know if these screws come out or do they stay in the case. On the silver one they stayed in the case. Let's see if these come out. No, these ones come out. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose these screws. I'll put them here. Come on, you bloody bastard. So this laptop does have an overheating problem. I'll tell you about that in the future, because it only has one fan. It's a poor design. Such a good processor, limited by a poor design, guys. This screw does not like being turned. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh shit, where's it gone? Oh, it's still there. Bloody hell, I nearly lost that one already. That's why I don't like these screws. Too small for my liking. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom's out. This one needs to come out now. So I would recommend taking out your battery when you do this. I'll see how easy it is to do. If it's hard to take the battery out, I'm just going to leave it, because it's just RAM. Usually RAM is okay. Just make sure you discharge yourself by touching metal somewhere, but do at your own risk. But I've never had an issue in my life. I've always done it. So I don't think this one comes out. So we'll go to this one next. But yeah, so far the laptop's been alright, apart from the overheating issue, which I've found a workaround on it. So I saw a video on that. But it does limit the performance. But as long as, for the price, you can't really go wrong. Because honestly, I've been watching Amazon Prime on this laptop. The screen is just phenomenal, and the touchscreen makes my life so much easier. So yeah, can't really complain about it. You win some, you lose some. You can't get the perfect laptop unless you pay grams for it. You have to make money on some part, you know. So the top three, I don't think they come out. Maybe the middle one does. Let's see. We'll have to see. Yeah, this one's gonna come out. So the corner ones at the top, they don't come out, I believe. Just gonna go around the edges very slowly. Might need 2 hands for this though. Let me just make sure there's no other screws in here before I crack the case and things. So that one, yeah, that's fine. Now I recommend putting something plastic in here and lifting it up. See, I just had nails this morning and I cut them. So my life is now harder now. I didn't think of this. But yeah. So you just want to go across here all the way along with your finger or whatever plastic tool. If you have one, shove it up. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So let's see what I can do. Camera wise. So yeah, just go along with your fingernails or whatever. It does come out, but it's been a bit tough at the moment. So I would recommend using a tool, because I really don't have any fingernails. I literally just cut them. So this could be a bit difficult for me. Let's see what I can do. So yeah, just go along there, put something in the plastic. If you have one of them plastic tools, I do have one, but it's somewhere upstairs, I think. That's another headache. Okay, so yeah, bloody hell, what a headache. Don't want to snap anything. All you want to do is go along here. Right, I'm going to try pull it off. Just go along, you'll hear the clicks coming out. That is hard with no nails, guys. So all it is clipped in place, so there you go. It's coming. Just go all the way across. Oh dear. This one feels like a ball ache. Oh, bloody hell. There you go. There you go. There you go. So yeah, these 2 screws don't ever come out, they just stay there. Okay, finish. Thank you, grandma. You are good, man. One. Oh, what the hell is that SSD? So yeah, he only has one SSD slot. Ooh, he might have space for a normal SSD though. Another one. I'll have to check if there's a slot for it. That's very interesting though. Is there any connectors on the back of this? No, there isn't, I don't think. But yeah. So yeah, for the main reason for overheating is this one. It's got one fan, which is absolutely dog shit. But yeah, what I am seeing though is there's a connector there, but nothing plugged into it, FPR. But I don't know what that is. If anyone knows, let me know. So I've only had this laptop for a month. It's already just built up quite a bit. So I'm trying to see if there's another SATA port I can plug into anyway. SATA. If anyone can see on the camera, let me know. But yeah, there's your RAM slots. As you can see, one's empty, so I'll put it in a second. Just have a look at this is the first time I've seen it. So this SSD that they come with, it's a 512 gig one, but it's one of them tiny ones, can you see? So yeah, that will be impeding in performance as well, because it's a tiny one. They tend to heat up a lot, so I'm gonna get a full size one anyway, 2 terabytes maybe. But there's definitely enough room for the mountings there as well. Can you see the mounting slots? There's enough space for the normal 2.5 inch SSD. It's just, what do you plug it into? That's what I'm trying to look at, because you need the power mainly, yeah, power and the SATA. You need both slots. But yeah, this is the battery. To disconnect it, it looks like a big headache. I'm gonna have to unscrew all that, so I'm just gonna take the RAM out myself and do it like that. But if you're touching anything else, make sure you do take it off and stuff. But yeah, I don't see any hard drive, any place extra to put a hard drive slot in, so maybe we are stuck with just that one. Looks like it. Yeah, so yeah, might have the space there, it doesn't have the motherboard slot. Maybe it's hidden somewhere, we'll find it one day. Right, so there's the old RAM there. Right, make sure you discharge yourself, touch some metal. Let's see if we can find some metal somewhere. So metal will be unpainted, make sure it's unpainted metal. This is chrome, so that won't count. You want actual metal, make sure you discharge yourself so no sparks come. Should really use two hands, but I'm recording with one hand, so that's the issue. That's your old RAM. Oh, this isn't crucial, it's some random brand. I think it's a Micron, maybe. 8 gigabytes, as you can see. 3200, right. There's the new ones, there it is. Right, we'll keep this one there. Now, you guys will have it a lot easier. I'm using one hand to record, one hand to do everything, so that's why it's hard for me. Otherwise, for you guys, it'll be instant, quick action, you know. So make sure you hold it by the corners, don't touch the metal pins. If you do touch it, it's not a problem, but it's best not to touch them, you know. Okay, so as you can see, it can only go in one way because it's slotted in one way. So push it all the way until you can't see the gold anymore, and then push it down. You should click it right in place for you. So that's 16 gigs installed, another 16 gigs to go. Pop that out easier. Alright, so can you see here, there's the notch, it's not centered, so, and there's the notch on the RAM there, can you see that little line there? So it can't go in the wrong way at all, can you see? It just won't work, so you need to flip it around. That's the way it's gonna go. Let me just put it in there for the second while I flip it around. Okay, that wasn't a good idea, was it? There you go. Flip it around, and yeah, can you see it has to line up? There's only one way for it to go. There you go, it's in. Push it all the way in, and then press down. Clip in place just like that. So yeah, that's the RAM install done. Now put the old one away. Now we've got 32 gigs of RAM installed successfully. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look into if I can put an SSD in there somehow, because it's a waste to not all that space there for it, but you can't use it. It even says HDD there, so the opportunity is there. It's just there doesn't seem to be a way to cable it there to the motherboard. But anyways, we're going to upgrade this to 2 terabytes anyway, the M.2. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a video on that too, because this one is fucking shit. Because with the 512 gigs you're left with about 300 and something just before you even use it. So now let's install the case back. So the hinges are there, so remember where the hinges are. Oh, careful. Alright, just like that. So there you go, just go around the edges, click in place, everywhere needs to be clicked in place. If it doesn't click in place, if it's not clicking in place, take it off again, make sure it lines up properly. There's a bit of a gap here, can you see a tiny gap, but once you screw it down it should close down these gaps. This one's not going in at the moment, maybe this screw's not in properly. Not entirely sure, guys. Everything else lines up perfectly, so maybe it's just that screw that needs to go in, that's probably why. So yeah, we're going to start screwing all this stuff back in now. Yeah, it's going down now. Can you see it's going all the way down, the gap's closed in. Just close that in first. Yep, flush again now. So make sure you go around all the edges, make sure it's all clipped in place first, even the top. This side will go in once you tighten it down, so watch this cup closing. Maybe not. Nope. Unless, let's see. Oh yeah. So just push it down and then close in. Close a bit and then push it down, close all the way in. That's perfect. Now it's already flush before I need to. There's a bit of unflushness there, but that should, as soon as I tighten these down, they should be fine. Okay, so this is the top one. So the rest of the screws, they're all the same size anyway, so it doesn't matter which order you put them in. And yeah, successful install, guys. So I'll boot it up and we'll see if we can, if it shows 32 gigs of RAM. So the easy way to check is just to go into BIOS, but I'm just going to boot up the entire system anyway. If it doesn't boot up, then there's a problem. If it shows a black screen, usually what it is the RAM's not been installed properly. All you do is take it out, put it back in. Either that or you have faulty RAM. But it's usually just it's not been installed all the way in, so that's all you have to do. Take it off, put it back on. It doesn't happen very often, but the odd times, you never know, it just happens. But yeah, that was a pretty easy install. Pretty good install, pretty easy. Put this one in now. What time are we in now? I have no idea. Almost done. But yeah, I'm going to test this out on gaming now, see if it's any issues. Like if I still stutter on stuff, then we know it's not just the RAM. But we are going to get the SSD upgraded anyway, because it is a small one. That will overheat very quickly. Just because it's small and it didn't have any heatsink from what I could tell. Like any pads, thermal pad on it. So it wouldn't be good for heat anyway, so it's not good. Is the last screw going in now? Everything should be nice and flush now. There you go. Okay. Nice and flush. Any gap? Nope. Nice and flush. Everywhere nice and flush. Let's check the back. Yep, everything nice and flush in place. That's what I like to see, guys. Perfect. Now let's give it a boot up. Okay, it's booting, that's a good sign. Okay, we are on a black screen. Let's see if it recognizes the RAM. Oh, there you go. Just took a little bit longer because, oh, memory change. Yep, that's right. So it's recognized the RAM has changed. That's a good sign at least, because it is booting and it recognized the RAM. Oh, I can turn my flash off, can I? There you go. So as you can see, when my flash is off, you can't really see that there's a thingy. So yeah, your first boot up with the new RAM will be longer, because it's going to be like a fresh start, fresh boot up. So it won't be a fast boot up, it'll be like a normal slow. So that's alright. After that, I'll be back to normal fast boot ups. Come on, come on. So what we're going to look for is if it recognizes all the RAM, and we'll check the spec and all that, make sure everything's right. Come on, come on. And yeah, make sure you use the PC and stuff. If you get blue screens, you might have faulty RAM. That's something you should check when you get new RAM, because not always you're going to get the best working RAM. I mean, sometimes you get the odd one out that's bad. That's why you have to be careful of. We usually get a good warranty with these, couple of years. Okay, so this boot up's taking a while. Come on. It's not usually this slow. It's just because you put new hardware in. Oh, come on, bloody. Right, I'm gonna pause the video and wait for it to boot up. Just as I paused the video, it launched. Okay, system is up now. Control Shift Escape brings up the task manager. As you can see, memory is running at 14% right now. Before, when you started up, it was at 70. Let's see. So RAM memory, yep. So it's found the 32 gigs. It's already using 4 gigs, which is good. It's cached 1.1 gigs, so it's 2 slots are used. 3,200 megahertz and 32 gigs available. Fantastic. And now you can use CPU Z to check all the specs. Let me go on here. So yeah, if I turn this off now and start it up again, you'll see it's a lot faster. But yeah, okay. So DDR4, 32 gigs of RAM, 1600 there, 2 times 64. Yep. CL22. That's very good. So yeah, this is really good. Happy with that. Oops, there you go. Of course, Samsung made the DRAM. That's how you know it's even more quality. I'm happy with that. Slot 1, slot 2. So it says ranks. So if you're running in one channel, it'll say it's single. This is dual channel, so it's using dual channel ranks. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So this should give a bit more performance. Yeah, very successful install. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. See you guys next time. Goodbye.